Now, President Joe Biden is making his pitch to both parties on Capitol Hill. Last night, the president attended the congressional baseball game where he distributed Dove ice cream bars printed with the presidential seal to the players. Well, Biden is poised to avoid a disruptive shutdown of the federal government, but deal-making continues on his economic agenda. Well, joining us now is Julie Norman, teaching fellow in politics and international relations at UCL. Julie, thank you so much for joining us. Look, there's progress. At least we don't have a government shutdown for tomorrow. How difficult will it be to actually, keep Democrats all on side?
Well, Francine, there's a lot going on in Washington this week, and you're right that the most urgent crisis will most likely be averted. We'll probably avoid the shutdown that would have otherwise occurred tomorrow. But for Democrats, there are still two big bills that are in play, and we see this rift that's kind of been there between the moderates and the progressives just growing ever wider as we lead up to these votes. It's expected today that there will be a vote on the $1.2 trillion infrastructure bill. This was the bill that was a bipartisan bill, had 19 Republican votes in the Senate, has been sitting with the House for several weeks now, and is just waiting for their vote. Many of the progressive members of the Democratic Party have said that they will not support this bill unless it's moving in tandem with the Democrats' much larger spending package. And so they are trying to get some movement on that before committing their votes.
Yeah, so Julie, help me understand the progressive calculus here. I'm trying to figure out how it is more politically advantageous to risk tanking President Biden's entire economic agenda than it is to risk maybe having $1 trillion less in social spending if they vote for the bipartisan package first.
Well, that's exactly right. What we've seen progressives trying to do is use their leverage as much as possible in the lead up to this vote. They're trying to push for some kind of concessions, either a number from moderates or a kind of legislative plan before committing to the infrastructure bill. But at the end of the day, if they don't support the infrastructure bill, if the infrastructure bill dies, they will have very little leverage moving forward after this. They will just get more animosity in terms of passing the spending bill, and it will actually hurt their case in the long run. So we see them trying to maximize their leverage today, but when the bill actually comes up for a vote, it's in their best interest to move that forward, to move the whole party forward.